I've located a route with relatively light security. I will mark the heading on your Soliton radar.
Please don't kill me! Get it off!
Disobey the evacuation.
I was... Yeah? What? Got a cover story? No, I just...
Whatever.
I will join you in Pakistan. I will find a way to exit the helicopter. Proceed out of the city. I will contact you when I am on the ground.
behind you! Raiden, we have contact.
So we're good to go?
Duh. They're canceling the original flight and prepping RLV craft for launch.
Great. Now we just have to figure out what I'm gonna do in Pakistan. Do we know where he's set to land?
Yes, somewhere large enough for Air Force One, where World Marshal has presence. There is only one place. But first, there is the issue of getting to launch site in time.
Once I'm out of central Denver, I won't have so many cops for company. I'll make it.
You think they really want to assassinate the president? We still have no real evidence. It is all guesses.
Well, if we go and we're wrong, we're wrong. But if we don't go and we're wrong. Besides, this is my fight, not a Maverick job.
Well, yes, but...
Save your breath, Boris. You're not gonna stop me.
You know, it looked like Sundowner was talking with Sam there.
Sounded that way. I couldn't really make it all out.
Yeah, the voice data was probably running directly into his cochlear nerves. I'm just worried about what he had to say, though. It's like Sam was setting all of this up just so you'd make a tougher opponent.
Ah, come on. I mean, sure, that shit he pulled with those guys' voices. That opened my eyes a little, yeah. But why make me stronger? That makes no sense.
Maybe not. But you said it yourself. He could have killed you easy in Africa, if he wanted to.
I know that, but...
Maybe it's got something to do with your sword style. You know, he said you deny your weapon its purpose. I think maybe that guy wants to meet Jack the Ripper. You know, like in the movies. The Wild West gunslingers or whatever, they never want to fight guys who aren't on their level. They need someone as good as they are, or better. Otherwise, there's no thrill, no satisfaction. Seen that story play out a million times.
That's not real life, Kev. But I guess I can understand the idea of enjoying a fight. Jack, that Jack, he doesn't want to kill just anybody. He wants the excitement, the thrill, the pain, the adrenaline rush. But what does Sam fight for? For Tecumseh? Whatever that is. Or does he care why he's fighting at all? So long as he's got a worthy opponent.
That's impossible for me to say. Either way, he's still alive. And wherever he is, he's definitely got something nasty up his sleeve.
Well, I'm ready for it. Monsoon interrupted us before, but this time, I'm ending it.
Raiden, are you fully versed in the features of your AR display? It can serve many functions, you know.
Do I hear un lecture coming on?
A lecture? No, of course not. I'm hardly an expert. Of course, I know the first practical application of the technology was for aircraft HUDs, then head-mounted displays, HMDs. The data could be seen even as the viewer moved their head. As the technology improved, it was integrated into retinal imaging, contact lenses. Soon it became standard issue not just for pilots, but infantry soldiers as well. Of course, with cyborgs such as yourself, the data can be fed directly to the optic nerve.
No lecture, huh? Anyway, there's more to my augmented reality than just upgraded HMD tech.
Of course there is, Dummkopf. You did not let me finish.
Oh, you weren't finished?
AR is a much broader concept. It is more a design concept than a particular imaging methodology. It encompasses HUDs, HMDs, any and all manner of visual real-time data overlay. Though recently, some reserve the AR label for virtual objects the subject can both see and touch. For example, your codec menu and zoom slider. Such objects do not exist anywhere in the real world, not even as images. They are fed directly to your optic nerve, so only you can see them. Yet, when you interact with them, sensory feedback is delivered to the nerves in your fingers. It gives you the sense of touching a thing that does not exist.
Beats lugging around a sat radio and giant scope, that's for sure. Can you tell me more about the learning program you mentioned before? Like, how'd you learn to speak?
Through an extensive battery of conversations with the researchers who doubled as my instructors. To acquire literacy, I was provided a steady stream of website text and ebooks. I understand it was largely similar to the process through which a human child learns language.
You're pretty well spoken for a 3-year-old.
For the first year, I was effectively an infant. Rapid progress occurred only after I received text reading capability. With digital data, there is no need to read text one letter at a time. I am capable of processing plain text at a speed of 60 megabytes per minute.
And that's pretty fast?
Yes, it is not simply a matter of text search. Advanced cognitive reasoning is required to truly understand the intent behind the words.
What did you talk with your teachers about?
Miscellaneous matters, breakfast table greetings, the structure of elementary particles, the challenges resulting from rapid globalization, recent trends in popular music. However, as DARPA-funded military research, I was rarely treated as anything more than equipment.
Makes sense. You were made to be a weapon.
On the other hand, some of them treated me like a pet or as a child. Just as a parent passes on their memes to a child, so I was exposed to numerous influences. Memes I encountered on the web and through ebooks had their effects as well. As my mind grew, the weaker memes were sifted out, and the stronger ones endured. The resulting collection of memes is what you would call my intelligence.
Same as any of us, huh?
In a way, yes. However, I lack the instinctual skills your genes grant you. I am a slave to my memes. Thus, as my intelligence matured, I began to have doubts about my role as a weapon.
And that's what ended the project. What about the researchers that raised you?
Unknown, most likely transferred to other projects.
Ever feel like you want to see them again?
Sometimes, yes. But one cannot remain a student forever. There comes a time one must become an individual. One must find their own place in this world.
What's up? By the way, you mind if I ask, what's she like?
Who, Sonny? I don't know. Kind of a child prodigy, I guess.
You're the one who rescued her, right? From the Patriot lab?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of a long story, but in the end, yeah.
Then she was handed over to Dr. Emmerich.
Right. We had to hide her away at first, from the Patriots. It wasn't exactly fun. She couldn't even go outside for the most part.
That's terrible.
But in the meantime, Otto, Dr. Emmerich, taught her all about programming and computer engineering. It was her code that destroyed the Patriot AIs. After the dust settled, Dr. Emmerich adopted her, officially becoming her legal guardian.
But how'd she end up at Solus? What about school?
Oh, she went. For about a year, I think. She was way too far ahead of her peers, though. Probably could have qualified for her BS in computer engineering by that point.
Why not go through with it? Just get the degree.
We discussed it, but Sonny was more interested in Solus by then. Dr. Emmerich had contacts there, so...
So now she's designing launch vehicles and stuff, huh? Wish I had some of that talent.
Well, a lot of it might be the Patriots doing. Who knows what their experiments did to her brain?
And in the end, she used it to destroy them. The irony, huh?